Par Save Productions is back with more coverage of the Lake Superior Open 2020 edition. We have the second round presented to you by Northern Lights Disc Golf. Gotta go, gotta throw, and OTB Disc. Myself, Ben Kroll on the mic.
And Derek Sahr, and I am so excited to see this new course. How new is it, Ben?
I believe it's just this year, like maybe even a couple months before the tournament got in. So it is a little rough off the edges, and we're starting off right away here on hole one. Very tough par four, very tight tunnel there to start. Really just like a mid-range maybe, and then a very drastic downhill here, a little ravine, and it starts going back uphill at the hole. And it is very, very steep on both sides of that ravine. It's a really weird green. We have a really fun card. We saw Noah just light it up in the first round. If you didn't, go back and watch that. And these guys are going to have a fun time out here. Noah at 11 down. We have Gavin Rathbun, Alan Wagner. Looked like Luke Humphries as well, too. This is going to be a great round to watch.
Yeah, and if you missed the first round, you got to see how Noah got to 11 down. So cool. He absolutely killed it as he little left, but first round jitters, you know, just getting that first throw out. And
having a lead going into the second round is always kind of tough. No one pulling it just a little bit. He'll have a very difficult hole now from there, hitting early.
I actually played with Alan. Now, I'm going to get it wrong. It was either at the Ledgestone or at Worlds. I can't remember which one, but I have played with Alan at one of those two tournaments, and nice to see on coverage again, man.
Yeah, dude. He also got picked up by Northern Lights Disc Golf here in the offseason. He'll be representing next season, 2021, and he's one of my boys, dude. He's such a cool dude from Iowa. He's going to be pushing these guys hard, making sure they know he's there. Gavin Rathbun from Illinois, also making the trip up here with Noah. These guys are really good friends. Him and A. Russ were also staying there.
And the always styling Luke Humphries. Great dude. I'm sure you guys have seen him around. Been kind of getting his name out there again.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
Everybody kind of pulling their forehands a little bit.
Yeah, this is a tough one to start with. The tunnel is really tight, and you have to be in the perfect spot to really go for the green as well, too. Noah probably just trying to be laying up to the top of the hill.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just get right. That looked great. Down that hill a little bit. Should be able to see the basket, get up and down for his par.
Yeah, should give him a great opportunity to get his par. And Luke from down south. I've heard Texas, I've heard Arkansas. I'm not 100% sure which one. But this is a difficult angle from where he's at. Not a bad shot, and we're getting a really good roll here.
Oh, wow.
He even put himself in putting range.
Wow, and those baskets look very unique.
Yeah, that's the new DGA. I believe they're like a Mach 7, I believe they're calling them.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played on those before, but yeah, I like those. They look really cool. And
Thank you.
Yeah, great looking shot from Gavin, and it really takes two good shots to give yourself a putt on this hole. Alan lined up really well down the lane.
what a cool upshot. You can just see the basket the whole way. You kind of can play into that hillside, so you can really run something if you wanted to. Noah having to get a little tricky here with his Nova, but
Come on.
he trusts it.
Yeah, and this course is just so cool. So many elevation shots and so many lanes as well too to throw out here. Very good compliment to what we have over at Montelak. And again, this very new course.
And how was the weather on this day, Ben?
I want to say there's just a little bit of rain if I remember right, but I don't think it was too bad.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a little more windy, but
Yeah, I think the rain was supposed to be worse than it actually was. I think we lucked out pretty good this round, if I remember right.
And that usually doesn't happen at this tournament. It's been known to rain a few times at this one.
Unfortunately, yes, this course is very well known. For a bad year a couple years ago, it just rained like crazy, 27-hole round, and it took like 7 hours with 5 inches of rain throughout the day. It was just absolutely nuts.
Yeah, and with this elevation, it must be difficult to get up and down those hills sometimes, but...
Yes, they get very muddy.
Alan just cleaning up his par. A little bit of a rougher first hole from these guys. Some great up shots, but, first hole of the second round, Gavin shortening that lead.
Yep, getting the early birdie. It's a good birdie to get there.
Hi, Jennifer Allen here with ParSave, helping them in a giveaway to thank you for watching. They're going to be giving away over $100 worth of their social CBD products and my 2018 Tour Series T-Bird and a Rock 3 with my world distance record stamp. Good luck!
Jennifer there representing Social CBD very well. Again, go check them out. Description in, their link in the description. Great product for restorative health.
And hole 2, 310 feet. Pretty straight the whole way. Kind of have a tight green to access here. It kind of tunnels up a little bit, bottlenecks at the end, but Gavin going with a forehand. Kind of curious how this is going to play out.
I do feel like the forehand finishes a little better there. Just have to miss those couple trees towards the end of the flight. If you throw backhand, you really got to throw a straight tunnel shot, and it's just a little bit more technique involved, I would say.
Yeah, what a shot out of Gavin there to put the pressure on Noah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, really putting the pressure on early. Noah, another yanked forehand there. Trying to rub that one off and get his game back in. He knows Gavin's going to be pushing him hard this round. Allen here having to wait for something here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can be kind of frustrating sometimes when that happens and in the zone, ready to go, and then somebody walks across, you have to wait. Yeah, the city of Superior, Wisconsin was very supportive of this course. They're actually here with camera crews catching some of the action. It was really fun to watch. Great shot there from Allen and just hitting those last couple trees, probably about circle's edge.
Yeah, this hole seems to be, you're right, it finishes off to the right just a little bit, but I just feel like the forehand can be a little fast sometimes, getting all the way down there, but these guys are making it look like a cakewalk.
Again, that forehand plays very well for that last lane. And yeah, it wasn't skipping much on this ground. It just these little bumps and undulations, and it just was catching in the disc really well.
Yeah, just as we saw there, just kind of hit and just sat. And rolled a little bit, but that was it. Oh, a really tough up shot.
God, the last tree before being parked. He's going to be circle's edge looking at a par while Gavin's staring down a birdie. Great bid from Allen. Unfortunate to catch those last couple trees coming into the green.
This is a confidence putt right now for Noah. He really needs to get this one in.
Just enough. Just catching the inside of the basket there. No chains necessary.
Wow. That thing barely squeaked in and almost bounced out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That feels good. Obviously you want to hit it center, but you'll take a par there when you've been scrambling the first couple holes.
What's up, Gavin?
Great run by Gavin here. Tied up, just like that.
Yep, 2 holes in and got tied at the top. Again, just a formality there from Luke, making it look easy.
Yeah, and this is the property that they're on is so elevated and wooded. It's the perfect combination for, the 3 courses that they have out here.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much scoring separation that can happen at these courses, and that's what makes them so fun.
There you have it. Tied at the top, 1 stroke back, and 2 strokes only from Allen. Holy cow.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a really fun time watching these guys attack this course and really battle each other. Hole 3, par 3, 300 feet. You really need that flip-up fading hyzer from a right-hand backhand player. This thing really pushes left, and there's a lot of hillside on the backside of this hole. It's really easy to go too straight, long, almost like a sawed-off hyzer that flips up. You could probably even get there with a mid-range. I think most people would probably throw in fairway driver just to make sure it finishes left. This looked really overstable from Gavin.
Oh.
And yeah, a lot of action on the green. That might even roll back out to maybe 40 feet or more.
That caught that edge there.
Yeah.
That can happen.
And that's why you kind of need that flip up hyzer rather than hard finish. Although he got up there on the green, and that's really all you're looking for. Little wide right from Luke, but this thing might swing in. And he'll have a putt, but it's going to be about 50 feet with a tree in the way.
And now, what were the tee pads like here? I see something is put down.
Yeah, it's like a rug, like a mat, kind of. Not the greatest tee pad to be had out here, but for the most part, we didn't have too many weather issues, so it turned out okay, I would say. And Noah also getting a lot of action there, even down to about 50 feet as well. And
wow.
He's going to be putting from the shrubs.
Both of those guys, I'm sure, had the same action. That is difficult shot to be able to control the speed.
This looks a little wide from Allen as well. Catching early. Hopefully there's not too much left for his par. Good view from the camera there, right behind him. Running the basket a little bit. How about 20 feet left?
Yeah, that slopes off pretty quickly right away. And as we saw with Noah and Gavin, catching the kind of bad rolls behind it, Allen gets a little deep on him.
Good looking putt from Noah. Really trying to get a birdie as he's had a tough start so far.
Yeah, conditions don't look to be as good as the day before. And Luke, what a great putt.
That thing was dead center.
And this is to take the lead.
Just catching that left side and sticking in. God, Gavin. 3 down through 3. He's looking hot right now.
Yeah, Noah's going to need to catch a little bit of fire to keep it close with him. And, all these guys tied at the top. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, again, him and Noah are really good friends, so they know each other very well.
Oh.
That didn't look so bad from Allen. Maybe a little high left. Maybe a little too much heat from that close. And that's going to be an unfortunate 4 for him and Noah getting his par.
Yeah, really rough from Allen there. Just, like you said, high left. And sometimes baskets just don't like that harder putt.
Yeah, and Noah's exposed the whole way, having to putt uphill as well.
There you have it. We have a new tournament leader, Gavin. 12 down, 3 for 3 right now. Wow. Hole 4, par 3, 275 feet. Pretty much just a dead straight tunnel shot, ending a little bit to the left, but not too bad. These guys will be going to be throwing probably some sort of mid-range up there. Maybe a fairway driver if they got something flippy enough, but it really opens up after you get past this tunnel.
Yeah, I really want to just flip something up straight, but never actually let it turn over. See Gavin pushing that right side. He pushed up pretty far, and he might even have a jumper at it, though. It can get pretty bad from there. If you do hit early, get kicked down to the right, there's a little ravine there. It's a tricky little hole for these guys. And then out when you get open there, it was a little windier this day as well, so there's some wind out there on the green that these guys can't feel from here.
Oh, the skinny gap from Luke.
Yeah, I kind of like that shot from Luke. Something more stable. You just try to throw flat and let it fade into the gap and give yourself that 20 to 30 foot look.
Noah pulled it a little bit and got out of the tunnel, but not in the best of spots for the birdie look.
Yeah, not really in scoring position.
Love to see Alan put one close here after that little mishap, and I think he's doing just that.
I guess I'll take it. Great looking shot from Alan, pushing just a little long in the basket. That's a little comeback putt.
No, I'm going to do one of those like half bids, I think.
Yeah, it's probably a good 100 feet or so.
Decent
Great
run.
bid, yeah.
Yeah.
Had the distance, had the height. But he knows Gavin's up there putting.
Gotta say, I do like Gavin's white socks. I always seem to play a little better with white socks.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard it from Luke there. That looked really good.
Yeah, that putt. Right
He's
side.
even calling it.
Soft. Oh.
Hit right in the pocket. I can't believe that. Luke can't either.
Pretty unfortunate mishap there for Luke. Especially with how close it is. Every single stroke is going to matter.
Yeah, I actually had a dead center spit from about 12 feet on this basket as well, too. I don't know if it's just some wind out here or new basket, so just not catching it well. That looked pretty good there, too, from Gavin. You can see the expression.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see where this one really hit on the basket. Sometimes if it's a little right.
No, that looked like that should have caught. I think it even got over the nubs, too, so I don't even think it got pushed up at all. That's unfortunate there.
I think you're right, though, about that whole new basket thing. Sometimes the chains are just a little tighter on newer baskets, so they do push, putts like that out, which is just an unfortunate mishap, but Alan would love to see him put this one home.
Little low. Again, you can hear the wind. You can see the trees pushing a little bit, too. Looks like these guys are all going to be carding their pars, unfortunately. It's not the easiest hole, but not the toughest hole either on the course.
Yeah, and Alan, after that bogey the hole before, really wanted that putt back, but, there's a few holes left.
Again, tight at the top. Gavin with the one-stroke lead on the card.
Par frame.
Par frame.
My name's Scott Matheson, and I'm a calisthenics athlete. I train with rubber bandits because they improve my strength, my stability, my flexibility, and I can take them anywhere. It's all about training smarter with natural movement. What I love best about rubber bandits is seeing noticeable gains in my physique and my athletic performance. It helped me progress from assisted movements to freestyle flow. Exercise your freedom and join me in the Rubberlution.
Brings us to hole 5, par 3, 318 feet. Little valley here we're shooting over, and then the basket's just over the next ridge. This is a fun hole. I remember the wind being pretty heavy through here. I think it was a pretty hard headwind. And anything left or right early is going to put you in a lot of trouble and make it a really tough up and down for your par.
This hole kind of reminds me of the Sandy Point hole a little bit with the telephone poles. I mean, not as far, but pretty similar to the layout.
Yeah, this might be just a little tighter too with them having to go through because of those telephone poles. And wow, Gavin just pushing right near the basket, maybe getting a couple little tree nicks to get him a little closer, but great shot. And these guys are probably throwing mid-range. You know, some of the other players might be throwing fairway drivers. Might just be what you feel comfortable with.
Oh, if that stays clean.
Great shot there. Going too long even. Looks like an M3 KJ style. Circle edge putt maybe.
You know, everybody knows KJ as Kevin Jones, but I know KJ as KJ Nybo. As weird as that sounds.
I hear you, man. He is the original. It's hard to argue that.
Yeah, he's older than Kevin, so he...
Great shot from Noah. He was looking like he's running the basket. And I think that's Tyler Masseth in the back, that bright yellow shirt. He is a big driving force in getting this course put in. He's been doing some big things for disc golf in this Duluth and Superior, Wisconsin area. It's been really fun to watch. Allen getting a really tough tree kick there. He's trying to keep his spirits up, but he's not playing the best round here, at least to start.
Yeah, and it's always tough when you're on top card and you're just not performing to where everybody else is, blowing by this basket on this 300-foot tunnel shot. But whoa, look at that! Just sit down.
Great looking shot there, giving himself a chance to get up and down for his par. Trying to manufacture something, and that's all you can do some days.
Man, I'd like to see Luke get one in. Hopefully something that just squeaks in. That shouldn't have stuck.
God, he really went long with that mid-range here, too. That's impressive.
Chill.
Getting a little extra action off the top lip there of the basket.
Good comeback putt, though. I'm never a big fan of putting twice in a row after that. After you miss one, I always am like, hey, anybody else can go. I don't care. But Gavin carding the 2.
Easy birdie.
Yeah. Pretty impressive.
Allen missing the par putt, getting his bogey there, unfortunately. Noah also tapping in his par there.
Yeah, missed his putt. Jeez, Gavin with now a 2-stroke lead. He is on fire today.
Yeah, the tides have turned for the young man.
Hole 6, 465 feet. A lot of people like to just throw a big hyzer with it. You just kind of unleash on something. You don't really get a lot of opportunity to do that on these courses, as you can tell from the last round and this round right now. But it's kind of in this secluded green off to the right a little bit, but the hyzer play is the most preferred play here.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that Tallgrass is OB, but I'm having a hard time remembering right now. Either way, you do not want to be in it. So these are throws big hyzer, probably plays closer to 440 to 450. And these guys are going to make it look pretty easy here, I think. They're all going to be probably on the green putting. Obviously, the mistake would be to be too early and hit that pine tree and not give yourself a look at it.
So can you see the basket from this tee pad or no?
Nope. And this line has it. As long as it gets around the pine tree, it's going to have a good look at it. And it's the last tree limb you got to hit. It's probably about 40 feet left of the edge of that pine tree, I would say.
So as long as you just get around that tree, you're sitting pretty good.
Yep.
For the most part.
Hard to tell if this one has a distance as well. Just getting through, and he might have himself a look there.
Wow, yeah. I'm sure Noah right now thinking that didn't go all the way through because it just didn't quite have the power from where he's at, but he'll be pretty happy once he walks up there.
I like the width on this as long as it has the distance as well. He's looking like he's going to be near where Luke is and just short.
Not in a terrible spot, though. Luckily, he kind of stayed out.
Give it a little bid there. I like that.
I think Luke's up in the tree. Yep. It is almost Christmas. He's just putting Christmas ornaments up a little early.
Yeah, if you're looking at getting into this tournament next year, Lake Superior Open, it's going to be, I believe, September 24th weekend or so. It's going to be Friday through Sunday. They're actually going to do a couple Flex C tiers the Wednesday and Thursday before as well, too. So make sure you guys don't miss this tournament. It is one of my favorites all year long. Such a great atmosphere. A lot to do outside of disc golf. Again, only playing one round a day. There's lots of fun to be had.
Yeah, a lot of people do agree with you too, Ben, about this being their favorite tournament of the year. It's just a good vibe all around. You know, everybody's having fun at night and enjoying each other's company, and you know, at a safe distance, of course. You know, people always respecting that.
I know Luke was enjoying the agate hunting right on the shores of Lake Superior. No, going a little too long. These baskets can be kind of fast if you're hitting off the top of them.
Oh.
Just solid. It looks so effortless. Very little extra motion in his swing there. He looks very confident right now.
That was on a bead the whole way. Starts his putt kind of low, actually, and just doesn't... The disc never leaves the height of the basket.
Yeah, this is a pretty windy spot in the course as well, too. I bet you we had probably about 10 to 15 mile per hour winds at the very least here this day.
Yeah, that's got to feel pretty good, knowing Noah's guaranteeing a par at best at this point.
And he's still got work to do here. He's got to be about 27 feet or so. Solid putt from Noah. Very direct. I'd like to see him start getting some birdies. He's been having to scramble here early.
Yeah. It's hard to get going sometimes. You just fall into that par train. You just keep parring and parring and parring. It feels like you can never get off, but Noah's a great player, and I'm sure he'll be able to pick it up here real soon. Hopefully on the next hole.
There's lots of birdies to be had out here, but the course is not easy in any way at all. If you're off the fairway, it gets to be pretty rough.
Ooh, 3 strokes now. And it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon.
No. Hammock gear. They got some great products. Check them out. Link in the descriptions. So we head into hole 7, 276 feet. This basket's on a little mound, a little kind of tunnel right away with a couple trees that make you throw straight at the basket. Kind of whatever suits your boat, you know, like whatever you want to throw. And you throw straight at it with a backhand, or you throw a little forehand that kind of plays into the hillside.
Yeah, I feel like if they had a chance to tunnel the hole up, they did it out here, which is awesome. It makes you really have to think about your shot and your selection, forehand or backhand, and just a good mix of everything out here.
Yeah, I like making them to throw lines. You have options, you know, what you want to throw in those lines, which is nice. And Luke also turning it just a little bit, catching those last couple trees. May have a little putt on the edge of the woods there. It's just a little off today, it looks like.
And Noah with one of his trusty Novas. And I think he did it.
Great looking shot there. that feels good. About 12 to 14 feet away there. It's be a good time for Alan to turn around as well too. It's like he's just throwing a putter as well. And Alan's got a really smooth game. He's fun to watch. Wow, good looking shot from Luke. You saw the wind kind of catch it towards the end of the flight. Gavin in a tough spot here as well. And I actually played on a card where Gavin Babcock aced this hole.
Oh,
and we even had it on
nice.
film as well too. I'm almost positive it was a forehand. It was a little, a few months ago, so it's hard to remember. I'm almost positive it was a forehand. It was so fun to watch, and we were pretty excited for him. But my buddy Alan got it on film, and it was a pretty special moment for us.
Nice. Yeah, Gavin's one of my good friends, and that's super cool. I like hearing him get aces.
Yeah, great putt here from Alan, looking to turn his round in the other direction. Brought to you by OTB Dis. Yeah.
Alan is pumped. There's the smile. Yeah, he's always is a good-spirited guy. He's awesome to play with.
Yeah, as we talk about aces here again, don't miss Noah's ace from the first round. I heard a pretty good story here in the break. Him, Gavin, and A-Russ are all staying together, had a little bet on who's going to get the ace during the tournament. They all put $50 down, so $100 to the winner. And Noah flat out told A-Russ he was going to hit the ace with his Firebird, that A-Russ Firebird. That's exactly what he did. So,
yeah.
Again, go check that out, first round coverage.
We won't tell you what hole, but it's cool. It's a really cool shot.
Everybody else is cleaning up there. Couple birdies, couple pars. It's kind of one you want to get as an open player.
Yeah, and the guys that needed to start getting some birdies, they got them. So hopefully this will put a little fire under them and get them going here. Hole 8, par 5. It's a big shot. You just got to get way down there on the first shot. And then it kind of tightens up a little bit towards the end here, as you can see here with the green. But it's pretty wide open, kind of whatever you choose. Fades a little off to the left at the end, but just get big distance off the tee here.
Yeah, the aggressive play is definitely going this roller shot or going a big Annie. You can throw a big hyzer around the right side, but this wind was kind of really dictating what you wanted to do. It was making it really tough for the disc to finish back to the fairway if you went around to the right. Noah getting on the left side of the fairway. Disc just not coming back. And yeah, this is a tough par 5. I don't know if you can really get all the way there to get an eagle look, because it is a long hole, and it does tighten up a lot at the last 150 feet or so. And it looks like he's going for that big hyzer. It's just tough to get it all the way back to the short grass, which is going to make your next shot even tougher, being in the taller grass, trying to X-step through that, and then he also has to throw over a kind of a tree line or bush line to get back to where the fairway is.
And it looked like they had a spotter on this hole, so that's always nice. You can be a little more comfortable. You can hopefully get your disc back.
Yeah, the local disc golf community, they came out in a big way, and they helped spot on, I think, every course that we played, at least for the Open division. I believe they helped with other divisions as well. Gavin, just a ridiculous shot. I mean, wow. I didn't see anybody within 150 feet of that off the tee. That was absolutely insane. He has so much torque on the disc. That was crazy.
Yeah, he threw that thing so high and so much power. That thing had to have been pretty stable, because he had a lot of anhyzer coming out of his hand there.
He's going to make me bite my tongue. I just got done saying that. I don't know if this thing can be threed or not. Luke going with that big Annie as well. Looked like he just kept turning over to the right. Might have a tough shot from over there, even though he got quite a bit of distance.
And this is where Noah's roller ended up. Like he said, it just stayed left, didn't quite get the flatness that he wanted. And this looks like a pretty good shot, actually.
Yeah, he's got to be right into this gap, right into this opening here. He may have pushed us a little too far left, but there's a couple lanes you can hit leading into the basket.
And you can see by the beard, the wind is a bit of a factor here.
Yeah, it's just whipping right now. Decent looking shot. Looks like he caught a couple trees there. But he may have got back enough into the fairway to give himself an opportunity for up and down, get his birdie. Luke, similar position. Going for the flex shot, and it's fading out a little early. But he got quite a bit of distance, and there's a couple gaps over there like we talked about.
Yeah, it always feels a little bit easier to hit a gap when you're in the tree line rather than being just outside of the tree line.
Just a little too far right there from Gavin. If that thing would just hyzered in just a little sooner, he might have had an opportunity to get his 3.
Yeah, he saw him a little upset there, but I'm sure he's feeling okay because he's in a great spot for his birdie opportunity.
Yeah, this is a touchy up shot. Noah from out of position here is making that look way too easy for how difficult that was.
He's feeling good after that one.
That was impressive. Yes. Alan kind of stuck between the 2 lanes that we talked about. And it looks like he feels better about going down the Annie route. And the basket gets pretty steep afterwards, so kind of a tough green.
Yeah, just a little short, but looked pretty good.
Yep.
He's sitting all right for sure.
Luke's on the left side of the fairway. I think there's more lanes over here than on the right side, so we'll have to see what kind of shot he has.
Oh, kind of a running, sliding jump putt, but hey, worked out.
Very effective. Really easy jump putt from Gavin there. Try not to go too long.
Yeah, that's got to feel so good to be able to jump putt your way for that eagle op there.
Yeah, this is hard to tell how steep that is down after the basket, and Alan getting off the top very fast, and he's probably got a longer putt back now up the hill.
Yeah, poor Alan. That thing just a little high, and it is a ramp. Oh, but no problem.
Yeah, he does not lack confidence. He goes for every putt, no matter what. I've actually had a conversation with him about that. He ain't scared of going after any putt. He's going to hit that comeback putt.
Yeah, what a clean putt as well. One of those putts just never leaves the height of the basket, just in all the way. You just know it right out of your hand.
Yeah, brought to you by Northern Lights Disc Golf. Again, huge pusher of disc golf in this Duluth Superior area. Again, they donated 9 baskets to this course to make sure the city was behind them to get it started. Noah tapping in his birdie there.
Quite an amazing birdie by Noah. You know, his tee shot thinking might just have to get a par, and got all the way down the fairway for that birdie. Same with Luke as well. And Gavin following suit.
Yeah, there's that tall grass off the tee shot there on the landing zone, but besides that, there's not too many trees to worry about, so you can manufacture birdies on this hole.
Yeah, I'd say great grouping on this card right now. 3 birdies and a par on a par 5. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, and this will bring us into hole 9, the last hole of our front half of the second round of Lake Superior Open. Par 3, 320 feet. A couple options here. You can go a little straighter at it. Just a couple pine trees to beat towards the end of the flight. You don't want to be too early left. And then a little too long as well, too, can get you in some trouble. You can go big, wide hyzer around the far right pine tree as well. I think most of these guys are going to be throwing kind of straight at it, letting the disc fade towards the end. A lot of wind. You don't really want to expose your disc too much.
Wow.
This is looking really good from Noah. Got that air bounce, but just came up short, and that's going to be a very tricky shot. Probably won't even have a look at his birdie at all from there.
Yeah, you could just see the wind toying with his disc, starting almost like it was going to be too low, and then just get some crazy lift.
I think Gavin looking so confident in that shot. Looks like the disc was going the direction he wanted it to the entire way. Going just a little long. We'll see what kind of putt he has back.
Luke hopefully getting a decent wind read. Something pretty stable.
Yeah, he turned it over a little too much out of the hand. These are going to be in a weird spot there. Might even be a tricky up and down.
Gosh, this course is just the ultimate course for, even if it's a par 3, there's a possibility for a 4 on it. You know, just a little off your line.
Yeah, I'd say all 3 of these courses we play for this tournament, it's like that. Makes for some really fun competitive golf. Allen throwing a beautiful shot there, right in line with the basket. He's probably going to have a little straddle out, maybe even a little knee putt from there. Again, Luke, tricky position, making the best of what he could do with that.
Yeah, those pine trees are extremely thick. Even, you know, Noah being 50 feet here.
Noah doing this backspin putt, it looks like.
Oh,
that was a very good effort. A little floppy out of the hand.
Those are things you just kind of mess around with and just throw it around for fun, for horse and stuff. That usually gets you the win. But it's just, I don't know, to bring it out for a tournament, that's crazy. And Gavin, carding a birdie, getting another one on the card.
Yeah, him and Allen both getting birdies. Again, kind of a wide open hole for these guys, but with this win that we had today, made for a very difficult hole. A lot of pine trees, a lot of limbs to be had. Even the 2 birdies we had were straddle putts on a knee. And appreciate you guys coming in again for our coverage. And Northern Lights Disc Golf, OTB Disc, gotta go, gotta throw. Make sure you guys check our sponsors out in the description. We've got a battle going, and Gavin has been shooting hot. 7 down through the first 9. Luke only 3 down, and Noah only 2 down, and those aren't bad scores either. This is a tough course. So myself, Ben Kroll, signing off.
And Derek Sahr signing off, and make sure to tune in for the second half of this awesome coverage.